But I'm back and I'm branded. What's up, my financial baddies? I'm Yaya, your favorite financial researcher, and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been on a hiatus for a while, but you know what? I'm back here today and I want to give you guys some financial tips. Not financial tips. I want to talk about the apps that I use to start investing. I know I've been posting on Instagram and talking about how I built myself from debt to 100K. When you say it in one sentence like that, it sounds really simple, right? But that is not the case. I went through a lot of trial and error and figuring things out on my own. And you know what's really interesting? I was talking to a friend of mine who happens to be in finance and investing. And I recently started conversations to find a financial advisor now that I have 100K of net worth. And a friend told me financial advisors won't work with you unless you have over 100K. So I was like, well, what do like the rest of the people do? Like, what are the people who are like at 80 or 90 or 70 or less than that? What do they do? Like, I don't know. You go talk to your bank or something. That's mind blowing to me. Did you know this? I didn't know this. Well, anyway, so I want to get into the topic. These are the apps that I use to start investing. So here we go. Wait. Before we get into it, I have to stop this video to ask you to please like, comment, and share this video with someone you care about. YouTube works on an algorithm. I don't understand it, but I'm a part of it. And I would love for you to do one of those three things to help me grow this channel. So please like, comment, subscribe, share. Those are 4 things, but you get it. Back to the video. Okay, so the first app that I started investing with, honestly, was Acorn. I thought it was a great premise where they would take your money and round it up. Honestly, this was years ago, so I don't really remember exactly how the app worked then versus how it works now, but I know that's like their concept, like taking your change and rounding it up and investing that for you. That app kind of went nowhere for me. I think maybe I signed up but didn't really get to the start of investing it, or maybe I invested something like $25 and then eventually pulled that money out of the app. So, I mean, but that was a baby step, right? Like I showed initiative to do that. And I think that's really important when you're starting to invest. Sometimes the hardest thing to do can be just getting yourself started, taking that step and getting the momentum going. So, baby steps, right? So then the second app that I started using, which actually really got the groundwork going for larger investing that I was going to be doing later on in life, was Stash. Now, I really did like Stash. I think that they have a very simple premise. They have a very simple user interface, which is nice. And their whole premise is that they will invest you in stocks, bonds, and EFTs. They want you to invest money, so they make it easy for you to set up reoccurring contributions to the account. And then they group the EFTs or different stocks in packages that are very simple and easy to understand. Like they had one called like heavy hitters or something like that. And it was like Fortune 500 companies, things you would imagine. So they kind of label the stocks in a way that's very beginner friendly. I was going to say something about ingesting, like easy to ingest as a beginning investor. So I really did like Stash. So I ended up leaving Stash because, well, we'll get into the next one, but I left Stash because I didn't want to pay the investment fee of $1 or whatever it was. I can't remember exactly what it was and if that's changed now, but there is a fee for them to manage your account. And I ended up switching to the next app I'm going to talk about, which is Robinhood, which had no fees. No fees up front, basically, for them to manage and let you invest. So in my mind, like me spending the dollar a month or whatever it was on Stash wasn't worth it because I could then go to Robinhood and buy stocks for free on their app. So let's get into Robinhood. So I, like most people in 2020, joined Robinhood and I began day trading, week trading. And this was a very chaotic part of my investing journey because I just got a job making $95,000 a year. I had paid off all my debts, so I had all of this excess money and really no idea what to do with it. So I thought, I want to get in on this Robinhood game. And literally, the app is a game. It's so gamified that it doesn't feel like you're spending money. I don't know how else to explain it other than that. The interface feels very game-like. The way that things are animated on the app and the way that they give you feedback, there's something very psychological about it. But when you get gains, it feels really good. And the app gives you a lot of very subtle feedback to tell you that. And sometimes it's not even subtle, it's like up. And then when it's down, it turns red. So those things are psychologically working on you to indicate, like, hey, you're making money, feel good. And then when you're not making money, it feels really bad. And I got into options trading, I got into day trading, and I was making money. I was making money, but it wasn't until I went out on a limb and tried to do what the big dogs were doing. And I put my money into an option, a call, or maybe it was a put. Either way, it was a call or a put on Microsoft, which options contracts for, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, those aren't cheap. And I spent a lot of money and I lost a lot of money. And that really made me reevaluate what I was trying to get out of investing. Some people can lose that much money and they bounce back from it. But for me, it was like, okay, it was a wake up call that I needed to do something different. That led me to joining Etrade. Now, my impetus for joining Etrade was that they have a paper trading platform. So you can actually go onto Etrade. They give you fake money to trade with, but it's based on, what's really happening in the stock market now. But it felt like a good premise to go on, to learn more about options trading, to figure out what I was doing, to put together a strategy, do more research. So I took my money that I had in Robinhood and moved it over to Etrade. I gotta be honest with you, I really never did go into the paper trading. I realized that I was going after, what felt popular at the time, what people on Reddit or Instagram were saying they were doing with Robinhood. And when I moved to E-Trade, I started researching more retirement options. And I realized, like, why was I on this app that didn't even offer a retirement account? Which in my opinion is most simple, easy way to start investing. And it's safe and it's tax advantage. Like if you're really trying to make money or save money or grow money or invest money, a retirement account is probably the best way to start investing. When I switched my money to E-Trade, I had a brokerage account. And then I also opened up a Roth IRA account. And then I also started prioritizing investing into my 401k, which I hadn't been doing before. So I guess I'm kind of grateful to Robinhood for bringing me here, for bringing me all this way. Because if I hadn't gone through that experience, lost that money, then I wouldn't have really turned my life around. And it's only been 3 years. And now, from there where I was at $10,000 or something in assets, I'm at 100K. But, it could have been easier. I wish that there were more resources out there to help people. So I want you not to make the same mistakes I did, or at least if you're going to make mistakes, make them educated mistakes. So do your research. And what I would really recommend is getting to know yourself, getting to know what your goals are. And I know it sounds very trite and cliche to say, write out where you want to be in 5 years, but that exercise can really help if you write out where you want to be financially in 5 years, and then build within that how you're going to get there using investment vehicles. I'm going to say it again. Retirement accounts are a great place to start. They're tax advantaged, so you're already saving money right there. A lot of employers offer employer matches. That's free money right there. Brokerage accounts like Robinhood and Stash are great gateway investment accounts if you don't really know where to start or you want to dip your toe in the waters. I believe that once you start an account like that, it's good for habit building. And the habit that you want to build is prioritizing the contributions to the account. So prioritizing setting aside this much a week, this much a month or something to investing. And then you can roll that into a larger habit, which is investing in a retirement account, actually making the move to have your employer pull out, $500 a month or 5% of your salary, 10% of your salary, up to the max that you can contribute into a 401k. And then you would waterfall that over into an IRA, whether that be traditional or a Roth. And then you can start investing in brokerage accounts. That's honestly what I've done to grow my wealth. And retirement accounts are great vehicles, not only for the reasons that I mentioned before, but they're also managed for you. So that takes away a ton of the effort. So those are the apps I used. That's the advice I have. Start a retirement account and begin investing there. And if you have any comments about, apps that you've tried or how you started investing, or if you're interested in investing, drop a comment below. You can also send me a message. I'm on all of the socials now. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Yaya Ulala. And I can't wait to have you back at my channel next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.